Hey guys, my name is Divya. I am a doctor and I've held a management role with a healthcare company for a while. I have been taking a series of exams in my life, management exams, and got certified. Some of them have been by the Project Management Institute. I've been making a series of videos right here on my channel to help everybody get certified. So I've been receiving a lot of requests from the community saying that I should be discussing questions, PMP based questions in my videos on my channel. So today's video is dedicated to that. Before we get into it, if these videos are helping you, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. It would really mean a lot to me. So let's get right into the video. Okay guys, here is the question that I took from Rita Mulcahy's textbook. I really liked the question because it was somewhat of a scenario-based question, but not too long either. So I think it's a nice way to review things. So the seller on the project has presented the project manager with a formal notification that the seller has been damaged by the buyer's activities. The seller claims that the buyer's slow response to requested approvals has delayed the project and has caused the seller unexpected expense. The first things the project manager should do are: A. Collect all relevant data. Send the data to the company attorney and consult with the attorney about legal actions. B. Review the contract for specific agreed upon terms that relate to the issue. See if there is a clear response and consult an attorney if needed. C. Review the procurement statement of work for requirements. Send a receipt of claim response and meet to resolve the issue without resorting to legal action if possible. D. Hold a meeting with the team to review why the acceptances have been late, make a list of the specific reasons, and correct those reasons. Okay guys, so let's really look at the question now that we've read it. So in scenario-based questions, the first thing that I like to do is read the last line of the question first. So the first thing we should really be reading is the first things the project manager should do are. And if need be, we can even highlight it because highlighting tool is available during the exam. So the question is asking for the first thing, not the final thing, not the eventual thing, not something in between, not all the things, but the first things. And it is also important to note that the seller on the project presented the project manager with a formal notification. I think formal notification is sort of important because this is not just a discussion or something that he brought up, but it's pretty formal and somewhat intense. So I think we should remember that. So right off the bat, if you look at all the options and use the process of elimination, the first thing I would do is eliminate D. So even though D is a really reasonable response that, you would hold a meeting with the team to see why acceptances have been delayed and make a list of reasons and correct those reasons, I think it's not one of the first things that you should do. So I think that's what I would do. I would eliminate D right off the bat. And then I have three options left, A, B, and C. So if we look at C, I think that's another thing that we can eliminate. I think reviewing procurement statement of work for requirements is not something that we should be doing at this time because a lot of things here are based on the contract and we really shouldn't be sending them a receipt of claim response because that's not something we want to do. So now we're left with two options, A and B. And I think between the two, the correct answer should be B because it's more specific. When something goes wrong in something that you're executing, you usually go back to look at the contract. You go back to look at those tons of documents and pages to see what was agreed upon and to see if there's a clear response and also consult people to see if an attorney is at all needed. So I would say B is the correct answer here. And that is what we should go with. Hey guys, so that was one of the questions from Rita Malkahi's book, and I wanted to sit here and discuss it. For scenario-based questions, I think please read the last line first. Just like I said while discussing the question, use the strikeout option on the exam, use the highlight function, and then eventually arrive at an answer. If you're still not sure of an answer, you can flag the question and come back to it later. But be careful to answer and then flag, because it's easy to think that you'll flag it and come back to it, but sometimes you may not have the appropriate time remaining while taking the exam. So few tips here to answer scenario-based questions, and I really hope that this video has helped you. Thank you so much for watching.